Hi, I'm Thomas Zvulun, and I'm the General and Artistic Director of the Atlanta Opera. And we're very excited about our 18-19 season. You know, one of the reasons I'm drawn to opera is because it tells stories that are focusing on the power of music and the human voice, and all the other elements around it are supposed to serve it. The scenery, the costumes, the lighting, everything around it is all about the story and the underlying power of the human voice. And when you think about audience, modern audience these days, they expect a lot from the product that we put on stage. They expect a certain fluidity between entertainment, multiculturalism, innovation, the latest technology. They have very high expectations. And bearing that in mind, we have created those ambitious collaborations with many other opera companies around the world to come up with cutting-edge new productions on our main stages. But we are going even beyond large productions on our main stage. And we are continuing a very important program that we created 5 years ago that we call the Discovery Series. And that series is all about overcoming the barriers that exist between audience and performer by introducing audience members to experiences that are both authentic and intimate and immersive in spaces that are unusual. So this season, for example, our discoveries are going to happen in a nightclub. Both productions that are featured in the series are Yardbird, that is an opera about the life of Charlie Parker that happens in a jazz club. And the second opera is a tango opera by Piazzolla called Maria de Buenos Aires that was seen in Atlanta only 2 years ago and that we are bringing back due to popular demand. But both of them are intimate and authentic experiences that are far away from the main stage. On the main stage, we're very excited about the season because we are featuring 4 newly conceived productions. We kick off with Leonard Bernstein's West Side Story, celebrating Lenny's 100 years anniversary, in a collaboration with Houston Grand Opera, Glimmerglass, Chicago, and Kansas City. We continue with the Atlanta debut of the most performed American opera in the 21st century, Jake Hagee's Dead Men Walking, that will mark the role debut of a very important mezzo-soprano, Jamie Barton, in the role of Sister Helen, and the quintessential Joseph Desrochers of our time, Mike Mays, in a new production that will travel to Israel in 2019. We then show Eugene Onegin, Tchaikovsky's masterpiece, in a new production in collaboration with Seattle Opera and Detroit. And we close the season in another new production of Verdi's La Traviata in collaboration with Glimmerglass and Washington National Opera in a production that will feature Mario Chang, the Guatemalan tenor, the American debut of the Czech soprano Zuzana Markova, and the debut of the Argentinian baritone Fabian Veloz. So it's a very exciting season, and you know, the overarching idea behind the season is a quote that struck me by Oscar Wilde from his famous Salome. And he says there that the mystery of love is greater than the mystery of death. And when you think about opera, generally, opera is about sex and death. But this season, from all seasons, is each and every one of those productions and of those operas are about the idea of love, different kinds of love that transcend the mystery of death.